Hello, we are batch 7. Our project title is Multi-Tenant Access Control. The main aim of our project is sharing resources via cloud in a secure way. The portal is welcoming us. It's a Mtac portal. And coming to About Us page, it is a small video demonstration about the third-party cloud that is an high-tech security. Then coming to the service part, there are three services that plays a main role in this project. Secret key. Without secret key, users and admin cannot do anything. To permission part. The permission part plays an important role to give permission to users after doing a certain validation and authentication. And moving on to the cloud part, files has been stored in the third party cloud. And coming to contact us part, and this is the institute address which you can locate at the Google Maps. And this is one way of communication via email. And there is another way via callers having an habit of filling the form other than calling and mail. So far this we have done this entering the name and details in the Google form. We are here entering name, email and subject that we are facing issue and the main issue in the message. And here user is facing issue while registration, and so you fill the Google form. The Google form is filled and our Mtac team will contact him within 24 hours. Consuming to the one more part of contacting, it is a chatbot. It is an AI chatbot. It is also for the users who can't do mails or direct calling. And here it's asking your name, and we are entering the name. It's asking your email and your phone number. And it's asking the issue that you are facing doing Mtac portal. And, and the request is sent to the Mtac team, and they will contact them within 24 hours. And now coming to the top, we shall open remaining part in a new tab, so it will be easy to us.
Coming to the administration part, I will be opening in a separate tab. Now we are doing Mtac admin registration. Now we have to enter the admin credentials. Name, I am entering the name. Password, I have entered the password. Now email address, we have to enter the email of the admin. Next we have to choose the type of the user, whether it is a student or administrator. So now we are using admin registration, so we have to select administrator, and date of birth we have to enter, gender, finally we have to enter the country, then click on the register button. Once I click on the register, I will receive an email that the admin registration was successfully completed for Mtac team from the Mtac team. Now let us check on the email whether we have received or not. Yes, successfully registered as Mtac portal administrator, we have received. Now we have to register with a user registration. We have to enter the credentials of the user. First enter the name, I am entering the password and entering the email address. Now we have to choose the user type. Now we have to select user. Next gender, and we have to select the file access policy, and we have to select students. Then next date of birth, and we have to choose country. Then click on the register button. Then again we'll get a notification after clicking on the register button to your email, that is user registered mail ID. We have to check whether we have received the mail or not. Yes, successfully registered as Mtac portal user with following details. You can also see the key that we have received. Then we have to go to the login page for the admin. Now we have to enter username as well as password. Click on the login button. It shows us successful login. Okay, the dashboard of the admin is open. Again we will get notified to your email address after a successful login. Now the admin has to upload a file. We have opened the Mtac file upload. We have to enter the file name firstly. Then we have to give a description to it. I am giving, hi, this is Mtac1 file. Then we have to choose the file access policies. Let it be students. And we have to enter the file key. And we have to choose a file that is Mtac1. And we have to upload. Let us check it in the third party cloud. Let it be Drive HQ. Now we have to log into the third party cloud, that is Drive HQ. I am entering the email as well as password. mtac.wiltech@gmail.com and next password. Then click on the login button. The cloud has been opened. Let us check whether the file is uploaded or not. Yes, it is there. Yes, let us check the size, time, at what time we have uploaded. Then we have to log into a user, or else one more file upload. Give the file name as mtac2 and add the description, hi, this is mtac2 file, and give the file access policies as professors and the file key, and select the file, choose the file. Finally click on the upload. File uploaded successfully. Okay, then we have to check whether the file is uploaded or not in the cloud. Drive HQ. Now we have to log in with the user, Mtac user. Enter the username, enter the password, choose the user type, user, click on the login. Yes, login successful. Let us check the files are viewable or not. Check the email that the user has logged successfully or not. After the login, we have to enter the private key to view the uploaded files from the administrator by the user. We have to enter a private key which has received in the mail after the successful login. Private key has entered and verified successfully. Now the user has to request a permission to download the file to the administrator. Again we have to enter a private key to access the file. I am entering the private key. Verified successfully. Here are the files that has been uploaded by the administrator, and I am requesting the administrator. Request has been sent successfully. The request has been forwarded to the CRMS from the administrator. Let us check the files has been forwarded to CRMS or the files has been forwarded to CRMS successfully. Then open the CRMS dashboard. Let's click on the authentication requests and log in to the Mtac CRMS. Enter the username, enter the password and click on the login. Directly CRMS dashboard has been opened, and view the request which has been received from the tenant 2 of files of tenant 1 redirected to the tenant 2 user administrator. Redirect to tenant user administrator. Finally, check the authentication request. Enter the private key for the authentication. I am entering the private key and verify. The request has been sent successfully. Again, we have to enter the private key for the authentication of the file. I am entering the private key and the request has been sent successfully to the localhost. Now we have to log in into the cloud and check the access policies. Check the results of user authentication that has been sent to the cloud. Redirected to the cloud, sent successfully. Third file redirected to the cloud, and now we have to log in into the cloud, Mtac cloud, entering the username and entering the password and clicking on the cloud. The cloud dashboard has been opened. Let us check the files that has been forwarded to the cloud by the CRMS. Let us check the access policy. Yes, cross-check policies are approved successfully. Then check for the another file. Cross-check policies approving failed, such that the file doesn't meet the accessing policy. And finally, one more file. Let us check the access policy. And backing to the CRMS dashboard, let us check the files whether the approval is done or not. Yes, one file has cross-check policy results sent to T1 successfully. Okay. Then welcome to the admin dashboard. Let us check the file is got the permission or not. Yes, it is granted for file Mtac1. So the permission granted, so that the user, let us go to the user dashboard and enter the private key of that file. I am entering the private key and verify. Clicking on the verify. The file can viewable to the user, as well as he can authenticate, as well as he can download the file by entering the private key which has been given to the file. For the downloading of file, we have to enter the private key which has given to the file. That is, I am entering the private key and verify. The file has been downloaded successfully. Let us go to the permission revocation. Let us see forward revocation. Permission revoked successfully. Okay, done. Click on OK. Then access policy. Let us see nothing on this access policy. Now we have to again enter the private key for accessing the file. Let us enter the private key. I am entering. Click on the verify. Then verified successfully. Again we have to go to the download file. After the forward revocation, enter the key of the file to download. I am entering the key. File can't download because you revoked for this file. You can see it on the pop-up. Okay.
For verification of the file access, we need to enter the private key that which we received in the mail. We are entering the private key. This verifies successfully. And user dashboard is opened. And now we're requesting for the download of the file. We need to enter the file download key which we received in email. And we are entering the file download key. And here we can see that the file is downloaded. And you are back to admin dashboard, and there is another method called revocation method. If an user is misusing a file, there is an option to admin that we can revoke a file so that the user cannot download the file. So now the admin is revoking the file as user has misused the file. So revocation permission reverse is successful. Now we are back to user page. For file access, we need to enter the private key. It's verified successfully. And now user is requesting for the download the file again. So we need to enter the file download key which we received in the email. And here we can see that file cannot be downloaded as that admin is revoked the file. And finally, this is our Mtac team.